My health and fitness journey started on July 1st, 2016, 16 months ago at the age of 53. Hi y'all, my name is Debbie. This is my first YouTube video. I am 53 years old. I am very nervous about doing this, but I really wanted to share what I've learned and how I lost over 62 pounds. I was also diagnosed with type 2 diabetes July 1st, 2016, and my doctor wanted to put me on medicine and I was totally against it. It just really scared me. My dad had been on all different types of medicine and had so many health problems. He was also diabetic, type 2. He died in 2010 in just such poor health. I was headed down that same road. I was 211 pounds. And 2008, I weighed around 240 pounds. I was constantly yo-yo dieting. I'd lose weight only to gain back so much more. I learned that only thing that really seemed to help me was giving up sugar. So the moment I got that call from the doctor, I quit sugar, gave it up, asked her to give me 3 months to retest my A1C. She was on board with me eating clean and giving it a try. My A1C at the time was 6.8, and in 3 months I lowered it to 6.2, which is still pre-diabetic, but I was losing weight, dropping pounds. I was on a low-carb, high-fat diet, not keto. I really didn't know much about keto. My grams of carbs was total carbs was probably about 135 grams a day. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat red meat. Dairy bothers my stomach, so I just don't eat it. I loved sugar. I could have sugar for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I realized later that I was just filling a void, emptiness. I was a stay-at-home mom. I just sacrificed all my time. Whatever my kids needed, I just did whatever they needed with school, everything. I just lost myself somewhere along the way. And it wasn't until I started my fitness journey that I realized if I wanted to help my family, I needed to put myself first and just get on a road, a new journey, a new path to health and fitness, and just find myself. The day that I gave up sugar was really, really hard for me. I had withdrawals for 3 weeks. I gave up carbs. I was just trying to figure out the whole thing, everything. It was so overwhelming. I would cry, I would get really angry, and I just didn't know why. I knew it was the sugar withdrawals, but I was so emotional at that time. What really helped me and kept me strong was praying. I just turned to God and asked Him to help me get through this time. I knew I couldn't do it alone. I just wasn't strong enough. On my journey, I've learned so much about myself. One thing I never had before, was self-love. I didn't love myself. It didn't matter how thin I got, how toned I got. I just didn't like who I was. It wasn't until I got off sugar, started eating clean, the brain fog lifted. I started stepping out of my comfort zone, just learning so much about myself. I discovered self-love. I'm not perfect. I have so many flaws, but I love what's inside of me. And I just want to say that you can lose the weight. Not all diets work for everybody. There's not one size fits all diet. I just had to find what worked for me. It was through trial and error. I took it 1 minute at a time. I never focused on the future. It was just 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day at a time. That's what got me through. That and prayer. In the beginning, I weighed my food, measured my food. I never ever counted calories. I didn't care about calories. That's not what it was about. For me, it was about getting healthy. So I only worried about my carbohydrates. I always ate over my recommended daily calorie limit. Right now, I probably eat about 2,400 calories a day. I do exercise. It's something that I don't like to do. I love to do stuff like hula hoop, run or jog on my rebounder, take long walks. I just have to do something every day. I don't always want to, but I make myself do it, and I feel so much better after I do exercise. But it is a journey. For me, diets don't work. I will never diet again. I just eat healthy. It's a lifestyle. I would say if you're struggling, try to get off sugar, as hard as it may be. Cut it out of your diet. Cut out carbohydrates, simple carbs. Just take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time. It took me 54 years to lose weight, to actually figure out what worked for me. So don't give up. And if you want to hear more about my journey, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. God bless. My fitness journey is constantly changing. I'm learning new things about myself every day. Loving the journey, loving life.